Hi there. Welcome back to NDBaker93. I'm Jerson again, back with another episode on your favorite YouTube channel, RI4CTV. Um, this time, I wanted to send a message. It's a message of caring, a message of acceptance, and something that I hope reminds my dear friend that she has a foundation. Um, I want you to know, Andrea, that uh, we all care about you. Everybody, Alec, Norman, even Nick. You know that guy. He makes you think a lot, but you enjoyed it. Um, we're all here, and we're all here for you, even in this time where you may be feeling a little bit down or a little bit um, hard on yourself. Know that you do have a home, you do have a space of caring, of people who will continue to support you and continue to do their best for you. Um, Life can be difficult sometimes. We all have our chapters and we all have our pain. And I know that yours is strong and it can hurt a lot. But know that just like, actually, I'll tell you a really quick story that I heard once that was really, really beautiful. Um, there was this old king once that uh, needed uh, his entire kingdom was in danger. He was and had been fighting a lot of wars and a lot of um, difficult battles that were bringing them closer and closer to weakness. He asked his advisors to come up with a single sentence, something that um, he could hold on to in times of pain and in times of great fear, so that he could engrave it on a ring and remind himself of it. Um, and then, but none of his advisors were able to come up with something was um, that was good enough for him, and for what he needed, until one day he went to the house of a homeless man who was said to be the wisest person in the kingdom. And the man um, told the king, after hearing his problem, that he would write the answer to his he would write the answer that the king was seeking on a piece of paper, but that he was to never look at it. He was to get it engraved on a ring, and he was to wait until his deepest, darkest moment to pull it out. Um, then a few months went by, and the king was trapped. He had been riding his horse during a battle and fighting, and put up against a um, put up against a cliff by many with many men who were on their way to attack him and the few men that he had at his side. Feeling completely trapped and unaware, and unable to believe that he could escape, he finally reached to the ring, which he had never looked at, and he pulled it off, and he looked at the words, and it just said four words on it: "This too will pass." And he looked at that and at the men coming, and at that moment, he heard screams coming over the hill to his side, and several of his battalion appeared, enough to be an equal fighting force for those who had come to trap him. And together they were able to battle off and push away the agents of darkness that had come to attack them. And so I just want this story to remind you that this too will pass. Thank you. Um, Hope to hear from you again soon.